Hey everyone! Today I want to talk to you guys about pets, and I don't know if you can see me. I hope you can see me. It is already around 5:30 and the sun went down and I'm in my room. Hopefully the light is good. I'm not a pro at this. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about Halloween because Halloween is tomorrow, and I know that a lot of people have pets, dogs specifically, because usually dogs are the ones that people bring out and they dress them all cutesy and they do, some of them do some some people do some pretty elaborate costumes for their dogs. So yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about Halloween and safety for your dogs tomorrow. So let's start. Numero uno. If you already bought a costume because tomorrow's Halloween, I hope that you already bought a costume and you didn't procrastinate. If you already bought a costume and you haven't tried it on your dog, you should definitely try it on. Especially if this is the first time that you are dressing him or her, you should try it on. Make sure that it fits properly. Make sure that your dog is comfortable in it, that they can walk okay with it. They can take care of their business while wearing the costume, just in case they do have to use the bathroom while they're wearing this costume, if you're taking them out with you. So yeah, make sure that you have already taking care of all those things before tomorrow, before it is time for you to actually put the costume on and take them out or do whatever it is that you're going to do with them. Some dogs do get really stressed out, and you don't want to stress them out. If your dog is not comfortable in it, if you try it on and he's definitely not for it, then you should not force it on them. It's not good. It's not good that for them to be under so much stress, especially if they're a new dog to your lifestyle, to your home. You want them to get used to you, to get used to your environment, to get used to the people around you, and you want them to be comfortable. So don't force them if they're really not into it. If they allow you to take a picture, if you really want to take pictures with your dog in a costume, then I suggest just dressing them up for the picture, but be ready to take the picture as soon as you put it on so that you can immediately take it off after you're done taking your picture and your dog's not waiting around panting and stressing out while you get ready or while you get your whatever it is that you need for this picture. Moving on to number two. Number two is, okay, now you have your dog dressed up and you know that he's comfortable or she's comfortable in this costume, and you want to throw a party or go to a party and bring your dog with you or take your dog trick-or-treating with you and your family. Same thing applies as before. You have to make sure that your dog is comfortable doing that, comfortable being around other people, either coming into your home, that he or she doesn't get stressed over having too many, a big crowd around them. If you're going to invite adults only, that your dog is going to feel comfortable in seeing adults in costumes, and some people go pretty elaborate on their costumes and pretty scary sometimes, and believe it or not, some dogs do get scared with some wild costumes that I've seen out there. So you have to think about those things, take those things into consideration. If you have if you're going to someone's party, and the same thing applies also if there's children in the home, if there's other dogs in the home or other animals like cats. Is your dog okay being around children? Some dogs are afraid of children. How are the children going to be with your dog? Are they going to treat them nicely? Are they going to be too hyper, too excited? Are they going to end up getting hurt or your dog getting hurt? Is there a dog there or more dogs coming? How has your dog met them before? Is he comfortable with them? And the same applies for cats. Is your dog okay with cats being around cats? You have to take all these things into consideration if you're going to take your dog and put him or her into that kind of situation, just so that you can have a good time and your dog can have a great time. All right, so moving on to number 3. If you're gonna stay home and you want to be giving out the candy, you want to be you're gonna have trick-or-treaters coming to your home, and you want to involve your dog, I suggest that your dog is on leash, either on a harness or a collar, whatever it is that he's comfortable with, that you know that he's not gonna slip out of, so that when you open the door, they're not gonna run out. If your dog is not 100% comfortable, if he's a dog that likes to run out, if you think he's going to be afraid or anything like that, then I suggest that you put him in another room, or behind a gate. But if you put him behind a gate, like in the kitchen, make sure that the gate is sturdy, it's secure, and that your dog's not gonna jump over it or knock it down, to get out. The same applies for cats. If you have cats in your home, then you should totally put them in another room. Most cats don't enjoy being in a crate, so I would say put them in a crate. Dogs, actually, if you have a crate and your dog feels safer in a crate, then maybe you should put them in the crate. But if they're okay being in another room, then you should just put them in another room. Number 4, the candy. The candy maybe should be number 1. But number 4, candy. Regardless of if you're going out trick-or-treating, if you're going to a party, if you're having a party, if you're going to give out the candy, whatever scenario it is for you, make sure that your dogs, your cats are not near the candy bowl. Put it high where they can reach it. Of course, if you put them in another room, then no problem. But if they're going to be around, then make sure that you don't have the candy near where they can reach it, where they can get into it, because you get distracted and your dog could eat a piece of candy, a piece of chocolate, and you don't even know until they're getting really, really sick and you having to rush them to the emergency vet. So keep the candy away from them, keep it high, know where they can reach it, where they can climb and get it, where they can jump up and grab it. Just keep it away from them. And if you do take them out with your family to go trick-or-treating, you have to be super vigilant, because there's a lot of people out there, and somebody might drop a piece of chocolate or whatever it is, a candy or something, and your dog is down below, on the ground sniffing and everything, and he could pick it up and you don't even realize it. So be very careful with the candy. And if you're having a party or you're taking your dog to a party, the same thing with the candy applies with, cakes and anything that, a dog, food that dogs are not supposed to ingest. You have to be super careful when you do these things. You have to be super vigilant. So if you are not sure that you can keep an eye on your dog 100% of the time, which we can never really keep an eye 100% of the time, but you know what I mean. If you feel like maybe it's best for them to stay home, and maybe you'll be able to enjoy it more, then it's okay. Your dogs will be fine. Don't worry. Your dogs will be fine. They'll be happy sleeping, because they sleep most of the time, so they'll be okay. Number 5. Number 5 is make sure that your dogs have tags on their collar, their harness, because whether you're going somewhere to a party, or people are coming over, or you're going out trick-or-treating with your dog, or you're giving out candy and you want your dog to be with you the entire time, you don't want to take the chance that your dog runs off, comes off the leash, or somebody opens the door and they run out, or whatever the scenario, that they are out there with no tags, with no way for somebody that finds them to contact you and reunite you with your dog. So make sure that your dog has tags with their name and your contact information, up-to-date contact information, before you do anything. So yeah, be careful, enjoy the holiday. Oh, and one more thing, if you do take them with you to go trick-or-treating or to someone else's home, be careful you know, sometimes people have candles, sometimes people have pumpkins and with candles inside. If they see the light and they want to play with it, because you know it has, they make these pumpkins with faces, right? Everybody carves their pumpkins, and some dogs get very intrigued. They think it's a toy or it's an animal or something, and they start barking at it, or they might want to like go after it or something, especially if you're going out trick-or-treating and these pumpkins might have a real candle inside, so you have to watch out for that too. Okay, I think that's it. I'm done talking. I hope that you guys enjoy your Halloween. If you celebrate Halloween, I hope that you enjoy it with you and your pets. Hopefully your pets are comfortable enough to be able to participate too. And if not, it's okay. You enjoy. They'll be okay. Okay? Stay safe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.